Quality Insight is an online source of information on the quality of healthcare in Saskatchewan. Several new enhancements were made to Quality Insight to improve its support for people working in the Saskatchewan health system. Users can now request accounts for the site, and the user accounts are then used to customize the user's experience based on their organization, facility, and service line. Users with an account can access the site by clicking the blue Login button at the top of the page, and they will then be prompted for their username and password. Each user account is associated with an organization and a service line. Once a user logs in, they will either be taken to the default dashboard or to a custom dashboard that was created for their organization and service line. The dashboard aggregates indicators for the user's service and location and allows them to navigate and compare the indicators more easily. Spark lines provide a preview of the data contained in each indicator's chart. If the user has permission to view data for other facilities, they can access their dashboard and indicators using the drop-down menu at the top of the screen. Indicators can be configured so that they are public or so that they are private and only visible to users from certain locations and service lines. Private indicators allow facilities to access data for internal improvements without worrying about suppression rules that are usually required when data are published publicly. When a logged-in user accesses an indicator location that is not visible to all other users in the system, a private icon will be shown above the indicator's chart. Users can use the annotation feature to attach text to any point plotted on a chart. Potential uses for annotations are to point out trends in the data or to create corrective action plans. Users must have the proper permissions to create annotations, and they can only attach annotations to charts for the locations associated with their account. Annotations can be created by clicking any point plotted on a chart. An editor will be displayed, and it can be used to create a title and body for the annotation. The annotation can be saved by clicking the Save button, and afterward, an annotation icon will be added to the chart. By default, all annotations are private and are only visible to logged-in users who can view the chart where it's attached. Each annotation can be accessed by clicking its icon, and a pop-up window will preview its content, and the Annotations tab will open. The pop-up shows the annotation's title and a short text excerpt from the beginning of the annotation body. The Annotations tab automatically opens when an annotation icon is clicked. It provides a threaded view of all annotations and comments that are attached to the chart. The full text of an annotation is shown in the tab when its pop-up is open in the chart, and other annotations are minimized by default. An individual annotation can be expanded by clicking its title in the tab. All annotations can be expanded or collapsed by clicking the Expand All or Collapse All buttons at the top of the tab. When a user has editing privileges for an annotation, an Edit button, shown using a pen icon, will be shown in the upper right corner of the pop-up. When the button is clicked, the annotation will be displayed in the editor, and it can then be used to modify the content. The Save button can be used to finalize changes to the annotation, and the Delete button can optionally be used to remove the annotation from the chart. Authenticated users can comment on private annotations, and multiple comments can be attached to a single annotation. Comments are created using the Annotations tab. When a private annotation is expanded in the tab, a text box will be displayed beneath the body of the annotation. Comments can be typed in the text box, and they can be saved by pressing the Post button located beneath the text box. Authenticated users can access their profile page, which gives them access to their account details and to their favorite indicators and dashboards. It can be accessed by clicking the blue Profile button at the top of the page. The profile page is divided into 3 sections. My Profile shows information on the user's account, including their username, role, location, and service, and it also contains a Change Password button that can be used to change the user's password. Favorite indicators and favorite dashboards show the charts and dashboards that the user has stored in their profile. Indicators and dashboards can be selected as favorites by clicking on the star icon on the left side of their blue title bar, and the settings used in the charts, including the current stratification and reporting frequency, will be saved in the user's profile. When an indicator or a dashboard is selected as a favorite, the star icon will turn yellow. Items can be removed from favorites by clicking the yellow star a second time. The profile page allows users to manage their favorite indicators and dashboards. Favorites are stored in the profile until the user removes them. The name of each favorite is shown in the left column, and the stratifications that were used when the indicators or dashboards were added to favorites are shown in the right column. Favorites must be selected before any other operations can be applied. Individual favorites can be selected by clicking the checkbox beside their name. All favorite indicators or dashboards can be selected or deselected by selecting the Select Deselect All checkbox at the bottom of the corresponding section. Buttons at the bottom of the profile section can be used to remove, print, and export favorites. The red Remove button can be used to remove the selected indicators and dashboards from the favorite list. The Export and Print buttons can be used to generate printed or PDF versions of charts for each selected indicator and dashboard. When the Export or Print buttons are pressed, a pop-up will ask whether annotations should be included. When annotations are selected, the text from the annotations attached to each favorite will be shown beneath its chart. For more information, please contact QIO support at hqc.sk.ca.